had. For Canelo, obviously at 168, he has been a bit of the smaller man at that weight class, and in the last couple of years has had trouble finishing opponents and getting guys out of there like he would have at 160 or 154. So you have a bit of a duality there. Both guys coming into this fight in the, let's say, twilight of their careers, or maybe twilight of their primes, however you want to look at it. Canelo is going to be, I think, 35. Terence is 38. So you have a similar situation, different paths, and different struggles for both fighters. But when you look at who has to do more in this fight, it's clearly Terence Crawford, as far as what he's giving up and sacrificing to win this third undisputed championship and to try to beat Canelo, who has only been beat twice in his, one of which was Floyd Mayweather being slick and tagging Canelo with counter punches when Canelo missed, being the smaller, lighter fighter and up there in age that was still able to take advantage of the youth and experience of Canelo Alvarez, but also just being a defensive maestro and able to counter off of that. Floyd is one of one. And then you have Dimitri Bivol, who was the bigger fighter, and the things that Canelo does very well didn't really hurt him too bad, right? The things that had carried Canelo up in division was his power and the ability to break an opponent down, maybe not stopping them in the early to mid part of fight.
Young and rising boxing talent, Abdullah Mason expressed confidence in Crawford, predicting not just a win, but a shocking one for many spectators. He emphasized that Crawford's power, often underestimated, could catch the world by surprise. General narrative has centered around Canelo being the stronger fighter due to size. But Mason's insight flips that idea, suggesting Crawford's ability to generate power through timing, angles, and precision might be even more impactful. If Crawford can connect cleanly and often, especially in the later rounds, Mason's prediction could become reality. My channel Boxing Fight Scope for latest news of the boxing.
Lastly, Canelo Crawford, your prediction quickly.
Canelo Crawford. I got faith that Crawford could take it. I got faith in Crawford. I feel like Crawford, he might surprise some people with his strength. So it all depends on who's the better fighter that night.
Dimitri Bivol, the man who handed Canelo a recent loss, offered high praise for Terence Crawford. Having seen Crawford up close, Bivol noted that Terence has bulked up impressively and has the necessary skill set to win this fight. Bivol's opinion carries weight. He understands what it takes to beat Canelo and believes Crawford has that potential. He stressed Crawford's discipline, speed, and intelligence as key assets. When someone of Bill's caliber backs a fighter, it signals that this contest is far more competitive than it may appear on paper.
Him in Dubai maybe a month ago, I saw him. He's big, and he has very good skills. He's one of my favorite boxers. He able to win this fight, but there is a lot of but, and even not but. There is a lot of things, small things, which we don't know how he will deal with this. He need to get used to the power and pressure of 168. Because it's big difference, to be honest. Maybe he will get used to it, and how he will be feeling himself at the same day when he will fighting, how his training camp will go on, a lot of things. But he's able, he has good skills, he's awkward, he can use two boxing stance. It gives him benefits, of course.
I was at that same event in Dubai just before Christmas, and I saw him too, and I thought exactly the same thing, which is that he is quite big.
Yeah.
And size obviously is important. Jamel Charlo stepped up from super welterweight to super middleweight to box Canelo, and it didn't work at all for him. But Crawford is, I mean, he's one of the best fighters in the world, isn't he? I mean, obviously you...
Keith Thurman offered a nuanced take on this showdown. He acknowledged that while the fight may seem even to casual viewers, deeper technical analysis reveals important imbalances. Citing Canelo's recent bout with Gervonta Charlo, Thurman pointed out how Canelo struggled when Charlo used movement and footwork intelligently. Despite being the aggressor, Canelo couldn't effectively cut the ring or land with authority once Charlo started utilizing ring IQ. Thurman used this to suggest that Crawford, who is even more cerebral and strategic than Charlo, could create similar and perhaps greater difficulties for Canelo.
And, you know, we ain't getting punched in the face. So let's just watch the show and enjoy, people. You know what I'm saying? Let's just watch what these champions do. No matter what they do, they're both great. They're both going to continue to be great. But by the end of the day, one will be above the other.
Your eyes?
It's not like, I think a lot of people are going to lean towards Canelo. I don't want to say it's like, I feel like for the fans, it's coming off 50-50. Like it's hard for me to really commit, because this is what happened, right? When Canelo just fought the Charlo, right? When he just fought Charlo, he knocked Charlo down. But after he knocked Charlo down and Charlo was using ring movement, he never hit Charlo with another big shot. Okay? This is what Keith Thurman is watching. I'm not saying like, oh, Canelo didn't do good. Like, Canelo dominated. That fight he dominated, right? But let's just pay attention to little details, right? After he got dropped, he never got hurt again. Why, you ask? Why did Canelo not hurt him again? Oh, because he was on his bike, because he was using lateral movement, because he was watching with his eyes, and because he was being, you know, attentive with his defense, and he was able to make Canelo miss, but he was not able to make him pay.
On his podcast, Joe Rogan, joined by comedian and boxing fan Mike Vione, shared glowing praise for Terence Crawford. Rogan called Crawford a great and dangerous athlete, emphasizing his remarkable skills, mentality, and work ethic. Also pointed out that the Canelo fight is not only a challenge, but also a huge opportunity both financially and legacy-wise for Crawford. Rogan didn't mince words when he said that Terence Crawford is arguably one of the greatest boxers alive today, highlighting that this moment could cement his status among the all-time greats. In his own words, Terence Crawford laid out his mindset for the upcoming clash. He openly recognized the size disparity, acknowledging that Canelo may try to exhaust him using weight advantage and pressure. However, Crawford was calm and confident, stating he's prepared for all things. This mindset reflects not just physical readiness, but also psychological maturity. He's not underestimating Canelo. He's respecting the challenge while backing his ability to adapt. It's this blend of humility and self-belief that makes Crawford such a dangerous and intelligent fighter.
Dear viewer, please subscribe my channel Boxing Fight Scope for latest news of the boxing.